Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi and today we'll be discussing how I lost 40 pounds in 5 months. If you're new here, I do ask that you hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment too. Now, if some of you aren't new, you guys are probably like, whoa, Naomi, you look different. I know, I do look different. I did lose quite a bit of weight in kind of a little bit of time. And that's what we're going to discuss today. Now, I'd like to point out that what worked for me may not work for you, so I do suggest reaching out to a registered dietitian or any other medical professional for your weight loss or maintaining needs. Now, I will start with this, my starting weight. My starting weight's a little embarrassing, but something that I've learned throughout my journey is that you do need to be honest with yourself. In order for you to get where you want to be, you have to realize where you are. So my starting weight, unfortunately, was 164. I am 5'1", so that did put me in the obese category. So when I finally decided to get on the scale and really take a look at my weight and do something about it, I wrote it down, I took my measurements, and I took pictures. I knew that it was going to be difficult. I had a lot of weight to lose, and I have hypothyroidism. The things that I was eating, the things that I was doing, those definitely were a factor. So after I took a good look at where I was, I made a plan. What did I want to do? Well, as many of you know, before my 30th birthday, I wanted to lose 30 pounds, and that was my goal. So I did something very dumb, I will say now, because looking back, I wish I would have done it differently. I put myself on a 1,200 calorie a day diet, and I worked out vigorously for, I want to say, 2 months before I finally changed that. 1,200 calories definitely helped me lose the weight quickly, but I will say that you do not need to restrict yourself as low as that to lose the weight that you want to lose. Now I count my macros, but we'll get into that later. So in the beginning stages, I was eating 1,200 calories a day. I was working out every day, and as a lot of you know, I was working out with Peloton. I love Peloton. I still am an avid user today. If you have a Peloton, my username is ILuvCheeseFries. It's ILuvCheeseFries. Go ahead and add me. I'll add you back. We can ride together. We can work out together, get stronger together. I love the community. It's been my saving grace. It's honestly helped me through a lot of my journey. Now, for the first 2 months, I was working out 6 days a week for at least an hour a day. Some days it would go to 2 hours, some days it was just 45 minutes. I pretty much had a very well-rounded workout. I ran, I jogged, I walked, I did strength, I did a little yoga. I didn't have my bike at the time, so I wasn't cycling, but I pretty much did everything that the app offered. That paired with eating healthy, the weight just fell off. I mean, it happened so quickly, I was pretty shocked. Now, right around the 2-month mark, I was about 22 pounds down, I want to say, and hungry. And I was just like, this isn't sustainable. I need something that I'm going to be able to do for the rest of my life because this is a lifestyle change. And I do remember someone telling me on a nutrition page to count my macros. And I was scared of doing that. I didn't think that that was going to work for me because it meant I was eating carbs and a lot of them. And it meant I was eating more and a lot more than what I already was. But wow, I was totally taken back by how it worked for me. I mean, not only did the weight continue to come off, but body started to feel so much better. I had so much more energy. I had so much more power during my workouts. I felt stronger. I was sleeping better. I highly, highly, highly recommend it to anyone out there looking to lose weight. No, it may not fall off as fast as restricting yourself to 1,200 calories. But you know what could happen if you continue with 1,200 calories after 2-3 months? You're gonna binge eat. And you're gonna keep eating because you're hungry. Lifestyle change. You want something that's sustainable, something for the long run, something that you can keep doing 10 years from now. I don't see myself stopping at any moment. At first, this was about losing 30 pounds before my 30th birthday. Now it's about extending my life, living a happy and more fuller life, being comfortable in my own skin, being comfortable in my own mind, because when it comes to weight gain and being at a weight that you're not happy in, it affects everything. I can't tell you how many times I said no to friends because I was too embarrassed to show them what I looked like. I can't tell you how many times I decided not to go shopping, or I packed on the contour on my face because my cheeks were so big and I wanted to give an illusion that I had a skinny face. I mean, for those of you out there who struggle with your weight, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We know how to hide our weight in our pictures. We know how to hide our weight in our clothes. It just becomes a whole different lifestyle that we're not happy in. And I, for one, definitely wasn't happy in it. So I made a change. All of that has to be consistent, regardless of what diet you're on, whether it be keto, Whole30, counting your macros, low carb, low fat, no sugar, whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent with it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Losing weight is a mind game. It's all about how you can tell your mind no, how you can tell yourself you don't need that. It's about wanting it more than the excuses you have for it. Thank you, Jess Sims. I stole that from you. Every day you have to get up and say, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this because this is what I want. I'm going to go in the kitchen and I'm going to log my food, which is something that I did. I'm going to make sure I have the right amount of water. Cheers. This is sparkling water. I'm going to make sure I cut down the alcohol just a little bit because, let's face it, you're still drinking your calories. I wholeheartedly drink water and water only. There are a few occasions where I will give myself, half of a Coke because I know how bad Coke is for you. It's really hard for me to truly enjoy it. But it's delicious, and sometimes I do let myself have it. I don't drink orange juice unless it's with a mimosa. I don't have anything that is sneaky. So when we're drinking juices and sodas, we don't really tend to count those things, which is a shame because they are a big factor when it comes to weight gain and weight loss. So the one thing that I did even during my 1,200 calorie a day diet was log my food. Every single thing that I put in my mouth was logged. I mean, from my pre-workout to my protein powder to the couple pieces of cookies I would have, or my peanut butter and jelly sandwich at 2 a.m. Whatever I decided I was going to eat had to be logged because I needed to see where I was. I needed to make sure I was honest with myself, with the amount of food that I'm eating. Because the one thing that I have seen when it comes to my journey is that when you're not paying attention to what you're actually eating, you're not realizing how much food you're actually eating. So it may seem like nothing to you. You log those things in, it's a lot more than you expected. So it was better for me to log my food to see where I was, to be honest with myself. Because for me, that was the biggest thing in my journey. I had to be honest. Where am I? What am I doing? What am I eating? How am I feeling? Am I actually working out? Am I actually eating what I say that I'm eating? When I look in the mirror, why don't I see a difference? Is it because I'm stagnant, or is it because I'm eating something that I'm not logging? I'm pretending it didn't happen. And that happened a lot. I'm not gonna lie. There were definitely some times where I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna put this in there. I'll be okay. I'll just work out more. And that doesn't work. You can't outwork the fork. Your weight loss journey starts in the kitchen. You have to make sure you're eating good things for your body. To make sure that you're eating the carbs, you're eating the fat, you're eating the protein. And that does come with counting macros. So I'm sure some of you are like, okay, Naomi, that's all great and good, but what did you eat? I don't care about this, gram that, 1,200 calories. What is the food that you put in your body? Well, everything. I eat everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Because counting your macronutrients is so flexible, you have the ability to eat everything, anything that you want, in moderation, of course. Now, when it comes to sugar, a general rule of thumb is to keep your sugar under 50 grams. So, of course, you do want to keep an eye on those sweets, but that doesn't mean you can't have them. You're allowed to have everything in moderation. So basically all I'm saying is move your body, be mindful of what you're eating. Eat fresh fruits and vegetables. Don't be afraid of carbs. Don't be afraid of alcohol. Don't be afraid of living your life. Just do it in moderation. The one thing that I truly recommend is counting your macros. It has honestly changed my life, the way that I eat, the way that I look at food. I mean, I feel more free than I've ever felt in any other diet, and I have battled my weight for years now. So, I hope that this video helps you out. If you have more questions, please leave them down in the comment box. I will try to get back to them, or I'll make another video for them. This is a segment that I like to keep going on my channel called Feed Your Change. And I hope that you will feed your change. Don't starve it. Your body food. It needs it. Give it the right food. Enjoy it. Love it. Be healthy. Stay healthy. And I'll see you guys next time.